Hey there, sports fans! Ribbo here for Cowbell Gaming. This is my second video with the third wing unlocked in Arena. So we're going to see new cards, basically. My goals have gone down, obviously, because I bought the new wing. No! Have to fight my way back to 9,000 again. Still no Pally. Maybe next time, eh? Well, we just played Druid, and we kind of just played Chamois, and we kind of just played Mage. But last time we played Druid, I mean, we did reasonably well with 6 wins. We didn't have any swipes, and we didn't have any Druids at a claw. Maybe we give it another go, eh? See if we can't get some of them goodness. 2 Druids in a row. Nerubian Egg is okay, possibly, but if it gets silenced, you just end up crying, because you kind of gotta go Egg and then buff it. And because we don't have any buff spell, like if I had like Dark Iron Dwarfs and stuff like that already in the deck, yeah, I'd take the Nerubian Egg. But if I take this Egg and then get offered nothing to buff up its power, then I look like a chump, don't I? So I'm going to take the guaranteed 4 power guy for 3 mana there. Yeah, this one's quite bad. Guess it's a Stormpike Commando. Not the most awe-inspiring card you will ever see here. Claw's pretty cool though. I think it's okay to take a Claw here. Spiteful Smith's also okay, but we're going to hopefully have a few guys that form 5 mana later on. Well, we're not taking Magma Rager. The question is one of the Nerubar Weblord or Poison Seeds. I think it's got to be the Poison Seeds, really. It's not brilliant, but if they've got like an 8/8 and you've got nothing, I guess it's okay to give them a 2/2 and then see what else you can do afterwards. Yeah, so Mark of Nature might have been okay with that egg, right? War Golem's pretty cool, but I think we're going to get a lot of expensive guys here. So I'm just going to take the chump at 3 mana. I think it's very important to get your 2 and 3 drops, like, solidified before you wonder about the rest of the deck here. Guess it's a Faceless. Didn't really have much choice on that one. So the question is Unstable Ghoul or Haunted Creeper. I think we go with the Ghoul here. Oh, another Swamp Ooze, very nice. These might help me out quite considerably later on. Auctioneer, tempting. Another Blade Master. I think Blade Master might be quite a solid card here. The Auctioneer's nice, but oh, look at that! Look at that goodness right there. It's got to be a swipe. Swipe's amazing. Likewise, I'm just making sure I got my 2 and 3 drops all fixed up here. So Farseer, yep. Warlord, amazing 5-drop. Because we're going to have a few 5-drops if we get offered any Druids of the Claw. War Golem seems to be better than these two. Oh, the 3rd Swamp Ooze. Oh, Paladins will hate me, but we definitely have to take him. It's such a good card. So I'm not convinced over Dancing Swords, and we do have our 3 drops all sorted. But I like Frost Elemental, so yeah, I'm going to take Frost Elemental. Another solid 2-drop. Another Frostwolf Warlord. Quite a fast, aggressive deck, this one. Yeah, I think we can go with a Wrath. Turns out a lot of these guys have been popping up, so maybe I could have got that egg. Wow, this is going to be quite an aggressive deck. Argent Commander. It's got to be the Dark Iron Dwarf here, hasn't it? He's just too good. He's too good to pass up here. I mean, those are all just quality cards. And then you get 3 sort of meh cards. Meh. River Crocolisk is. Lots going on at 5 mana by the look of things, because I can't see myself taking either of these two. Spectral Knight, I would have wanted you as well. Awkward. Powder Wild, quite good. Can I really take a Spectral Knight? I'm not sure I can. I got a lot going on at 5 mana already. The Brewmaster fits in a bit nicer to what's already going on. But given how aggressive my deck is, I'm going to go with Power of the Wild. And again, like, I could take the Fen Creeper here, but I think I'm going to go with the Claw. I think I can take a big guy here, however. Another War Golem. I think a couple of big guys are still fine. Oh, Shattered Sun Cleric. Another swipe would just be amazing. No Druids of the Claw though. Like, where are they? Apparently we're not going to get any Druids of the Claw, but we do get another Dark Iron Dwarf. So this is just like solid cards dot deck. And ooh, it's got to be a Keeper of the Grove because I've got no silences yet in this deck. The Azure Drake's very nice, however. But very happy with this deck. Like I said, no Druids of the Claw, only one swipe, but the rest just generally seems to be quite good cards and fits into the curve okay. Might have liked another silence, but 3 Swamp Oozes gives me a good chance to beat like Warrior. So place your bets. How many wins am I going to get to? Stick your number in the chat before we get going.
Malfurion versus Anduin.
Don't give away at the end how many wins I got.
Life shall bring victory.
I must protect the wild.
I'm going to keep the swipe because I've only got one. And I might very well need it. And I've got so many 2-drops and 3-drops in the deck that I'm fairly confident I'll get them by the time I get up to that mana. So do we coin out a Power of the Wild? It seems a bit bad given I've got Unstable Ghoul. Yeah, play some guys and then have my own guys killed. Oh, and we've wasted his turn too, so that's obviously amazing for us. Guess we just throw a Swamp Ooze out there. And you're going to heal him up with a Circle of Healing, of course. Of course. Had to be done, unfortunately. That 3/7 just would have destroyed me otherwise. It'd be funny if I'd coined out the Blade Master and then he couldn't have done his own. That would have been most enjoyable. So it's a little bit awkward because I don't really have a play here. Yeah, 2/7 could be quite irritating. At this rate, it's going to need the Argent Commander to finish it off.
I must consider.
But if he's got Holy Nova here, he should just run his 2/7 into my 1/3 and then Holy Nova. That fixes all his problems. Looks like that's what he's going to do, right?
Wanna blow something
Okay.
up?
Yes, yes, yes. That is what we wanted to see.
For the wild.
Yeah, I probably should have done that before playing my Harvest Golem, right? Might not matter in the grand scheme of things, but we'll see.
Are you ready for this?
Oh, awesome. We could hold back and just sort of bait him into playing something big, and then poison seeds.
I wonder.
Or we could probably just poison seeds now, to be honest. I don't know, I feel like there might be something else big in the works.
What to do? Time waits for no one.
That is indeed an interesting one. We shall see about that one. I feel maybe the poison seeds was a bit premature there. But the fact that he maybe wanted that spell power out suggests he's got some sweepers in his deck.
I must consider.
X marks the spot. You gotta be kidding me!
Oh, awesome. Yeah, that works quite well for me. So this screws over this turn for him, because he can't really play anything now. So he runs his 2/3 into my 2/2, and he probably has to heal up afterwards, or make a 5-drop for 8 mana. But if he does heal up afterwards, he can't play anything after that point. And if he doesn't heal this guy, I can finish it off with my hero ability and sort of pay 6 or something like that. I guess it's this guy, right?
To Northrend!
So again, I'm just trying to keep his 7/6 on the board for as long as possible, and beat him up, just sort of like stunt his tempo.
I wonder.
He has to attack the 5/3. Doesn't have a choice in this. And just play another guy, right? It's a 5/3 or a 4/2. You have to. Okay. Attack the smaller guy.
I'm ready. I'm not ready.
So the plan is that he runs his 7/4 into my 3/6, still not killing him and still kind of stunting his board position, and the 4/4 trades off with one of mine. No, that's a nice Shadow Word Pain. So he finally gets to play something here, if he so chooses to. Oh, this is a bit awkward, unfortunately. It's just the way things work out sometimes.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Yep, and that's game. Good old mind control, right on cue. Nothing we can do about that. It's like, yeah, you got a mind control, you just beat me. Like, it's not really a card people should be picking. Like, you should have one, possibly, in your deck. I think 2 you just lose to the fast decks. Like, if you mulligan and just get, like, 2 mind controls in your opening hand, you might as well just pretty much hit the concede button there. So yeah, I think that Poison Seeds was probably a bit early, because he just had big guys.
Victory or death! I must protect the wild.
And he had the answers for my plays, you know. Like, I kind of had to do what I do to give myself a shot at winning, but there was nothing I could have done in that game, given what was in his hand. Basically, he was getting too many 2-for-1s out of me. So there's 3 Swamp Oozes in my deck, so what do you want to bet that I don't get any for his Fiery War Axe this turn, right? And he probably only has like 1 Fiery War Axe in his deck, right? Ooh. Relief. So we could have Shattered Sun Cleric or Claw.
For the wild.
If he coins into a 4/4 here, now we do get to play the Shattered Sun Cleric. Wow, Stone Tusk Ball. I mean, I guess we claw again, right? Because we can't take the risk he Shattered Sun Clerics and then beats up this and then hits me for 4. So, I'm not sure we have a choice.
For the wild.
So, you know, tempo-wise it screws us over a little bit, but I don't really see us having much choice really there.
My eyes are open. For the wild.
Frosty looks like helping us out a bit. Shock, still. Right. Still no Swampoos in my top 10 cards. Come on. Yay! How lucky! I needed that quite badly there. I was owed one, you know, one in the top third of my deck, one in the middle, one in the bottom third. I don't think that was unreasonable. Otherwise I would have just had to make the Faceless copy this guy and beat it up. But yeah, behind on tempo. And, you know, Warrior just has lots of good cards to, you know, keep this pressure up really, and not many taunts for me, so it's possible he could just get on top of me and overwhelm me here.
I hope you like my mission.
That was an error.
Wow, and execute as well. Just got all the answers.
It's time for a little blood.
Swipe? Are we going to swipe? Swipe anywhere in my deck? Swipe? Not a swipe.
You must cleanse the Sunwell.
Let me guess, you get to ping your own 2/3 now and turn it into a 6/1, right? Or you've got yet another execute. Ain't a 2/2 for 2?
You love my new recipe.
Pretty good. The swipe absolutely wrecks him here. Like, it's not even funny how much it wrecks him. And I can't even play that card. Awesome. I'm not even sure. I don't even want to copy anything. The actual 3/3 is better than everything else. Oh, which is extremely awkward, right? I can't even bring myself to play that, you know. But I kind of have to. It's just too bad if I don't play it. Just like all my crap cards just popping up. And he's just going to make one big guy and I'm going to be like, yep, that beats me.
Charge forward!
Yeah, that probably does beat me. Well, that had to be an amazing card, and turns out it wasn't. So this is me getting beaten up again. With my crap guys. Oh, and would you look it, he's drawn an ogre. Right? You've got one card in your hand, play the card. Just play the card.
Back to work!
It should have been obviously on the 2-3, yeah. Obviously. Just kill me. Just attack me. What are you doing? You could have hit me for 14 there and put me on 3. Why are you not doing that? Stop being... You could have put me on 1. Eh? Why are people being just so bad at the game?
The frost will stand ready.
Doesn't make any sense. So, yeah. Crap beaten out of me again, quite frankly. Alright, if you don't want to kill me. Like, what are you doing? Just attack me with your guy and kill me. I'll just armor up. Stop wasting my time. If you're going to do stupid stuff like that, I'll just concede. I try to be nice to these people, and you don't like it, do you? So awful start to this arena, but I'm fairly certain we should at least be able to get a couple of wins. Nothing you can do if you just draw the wrong cards for the situation.
Versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine! I must protect
Wow. Much better. There we go.
I greet
Need more swamp oozes.
my greeting.
We have to lead out with the 3-2 rather than 2-3 in case he coins into something like a 3-3. Which would obviously eat the crocolisk for breakfast. But longer this game goes on, the more likely it is I will lose because of, you know, his hero ability. This suggests he might have a Hellfire. Does anyone agree with that? You know, it's like putting down a crap taunt, hoping I play a couple more guys.
Your turn to bleed!
Maybe I'm a little wrong, but I'm not a big fan of over-committing and playing 2 guys onto that board.
I've got a heat.
But it turns out he's just got crap So we'll finally try and get some damage on him, shall we?
Mind if I roll need?
Mortal Coil.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Yep, Mortal Coil. Or not. Dark-Eyed Dwarf or Shattered Sun Cleric on this guy.
What to do?
Or just beat him up and hero ability. Or beat that up. Beat that up and just make a 7/7. I like that because I can copy it next turn. And I'm going to get greedy as well and do the 3 damage here. Okay, that's pretty craptacular. And let's just hope he doesn't have a twisting Neither. I don't think he can play around epics, really. Yeah, he just struggled, really. I could have played like the Shattered Sun Cleric on the 7/7 and then copied it if I'd wanted to. That was another option. But nice to get a win. Let's see how much of a streak we can go on to now.
Malfurion versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin. I must
Seen a
protect
lot of
the
warriors in arena at the moment. I'm going to keep the Dark-Eyed Dwarf simply because of the Harvest Golem, you know, and get some use out of the 2/1. But there's certainly no reason to coin an unstable ghoul onto the board. That seems pretty poor. Warriors? He's a hunter. Did I say warrior? Must be having some kind of breakdown there. Warrior? Hey? I saw the grizzled chin, you know, that I associate with the warrior. And shoot me for 2. Nope. Apparently he won't shoot me for 2. But this interacts with the Dark-Eyed Dwarf really well. Having a 4-3 or a 4-1, depending.
For the wild.
So I actually think I'm doing pretty well in this game, going second. I've got the swipe, Dark-Eyed Dwarf, so you know, I've got good cards. Certainly enough to keep sort of plenty of pressure on my opponent here.
You call that a weapon? Your turn.
You know, everyone's like, I could have pinged it for 2 now. I think it's more important. Yeah, of course you hit the 4-4, of course. Highly predictable there, really. And probably just hero ability and attack into it, really. Unless we just... I mean, we could just bag it off and you go, you know what? I'm just going to put a 7-7 down. And, you know, let you kill my 2-3. Because then it'll be like 4-1 and I can just swipe something else to kill it off. And, you know, if he's got another deadly shot, well played to him. I mean, I've also got the little 2-1 that could maybe nibble at it afterwards. Yeah, but need some beasts. Wow, he just has all the answers today. All the answers. No getting past this guy, is there? Oh! Yes! Yes! He should have attacked my 2-3, enraged his guy, then attacked my 7-1 afterwards. I have no idea what he's doing that for.
I must safeguard the land.
But, you know, very happy to see him make that mistake.
I don't have enough mana.
I can't swipe, no! I can claw, however, so I guess I'll do that, right?
For the wild.
So I think that was a free win there, quite frankly. Yeah, you could have attacked this and then took out the other one, and just chose not to. I can hit him for 16 this turn. Like, that sucks.
What to do? Feel nature's wrath. For the wild.
So I will. I'll put him on 1 life. But yeah, that was hugely depressing play from him there. He did everything right and then attacked me at the end of it.
I wonder.
I wonder if I'm dead, he says. Yes, yes, you are. Unless you play Alex Strasser.
I let the dogs out.
Might as well attack, dude. You're still dead, but, you know, it was a good one, right?
Well played. My thanks to you. Feel nature's wrath.
But he might have beaten me if he didn't make that horrible play. Plus, you know, he seemed to have drafted a decent enough deck. Just didn't know how to play the cards he was given. Yeah, so if any of you actually have an idea what he was thinking on that turn, please let me know, because I can't work it out. And when he saw me silence my own guy to put it back to 7-7, he probably went, interesting. You know, it probably was something that never occurred to him. Let's see how many cards my opponent keeps. 1. Wow, well, I'm going to keep all of mine, so I think he does have a Fiery War Axe, right? Oh, yeah. Well, this hand's nice. I think this hand's nice on the play. Hopefully helps me keep hold of some of this tempo. And if he's got a slam or something... I was considering playing the Fairy Dragon.
All the while.
I think making a 2-3 here is better than using the hero ability again. I think 3 mana is quite awkward in this deck.
My blade be thirsty. You call that a weapon?
I could also, like, just raft that thing and maybe run my guy in and hero ability the 2-1. That was certainly also an option.
For the Lord Chief!
I'm not convinced by him going for me all the time here, but, you know, it's his choice.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
For the wild. Can't do
And if he makes like his big weapon, I've got 3 Swamp Oozes and I can freeze him for a turn as well. But maybe he's doing that just because he's got a brawl or something. I can't really understand what might be the thought there.
Forward.
But now he's facing 14 points of damage next turn. There's not really anything he can do to avoid it as well.
Charge forward!
Why didn't he attack my 2-1 and then attack me afterwards? I'm not quite sure this obsession like these people have with like going for me all the time.
The frost wolves stand ready.
Done.
Push forward.
So that's lethal.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, to be honest. Please hit these two. I'll be your best friend.
For the whole.
Now, lucky! Probably should have tried killing some of my guys, shouldn't you? That was tunnel vision from him there. So, you know, lost a couple of... Well, lost that close one, got battered in another. And then won a couple of easy ones. Against players who made some pretty big mistakes. Who, you know, had reasonable decks. They just didn't quite understand the fundamentals of the game and won one game that was actually, you know, interesting.
For Doomhammer, I must protect the wild.
I'm keeping the Unstable Ghoul because, you know, there's no better time to draw it than at the start of the game. It's one of my weaker cards. And obviously the Swamp Ooze is amazing. Tempted to lead out with the Unstable Ghoul, in case he's got a weapon. But obviously if I make the Power of the Wild, he gets to hit it with the Stoneforged Axe. It says to me he might have like a lightning storm or something if he's happy with this kind of slow start of not coining anything and just making a totem. Certainly if I can get this up to 4 toughness, it's gonna help a lot. There's a lot of chamois stuff that does 3 damage, you know, all the lightning bolts and things like that. Dark Iron Dwarf. Okay, Yeti, yeah, he's pretty cool. Tempted just to raw dog this Swamp Ooze out, cause like I don't really care about his weapon doing 2 damage. Or we just eat it? Can we really afford to eat it? Nah.
Your turn to bleed.
But this, you know, sort of takes it out of weapon range, so I don't mind making the ooze in that respect. And takes it out of lightning storm. Well, kind of lightning storm range. It's going. Lightning bolt, obviously. Oh, cool. That's fine. Das ist gut.
The light protects me.
Dark Iron Dwarf is also good. I think it's important to pop the bubble off in case he's got Dark Iron Dwarves of his own there. I don't think the 4 damage to the face is as important as making sure his dude dies. Totem Lightning Storm? What have you just drawn? Yeah, sure enough, there's the axe. Shout Sun Cleric. He's not happy, is he? He's not a happy guy. You gonna do something? We're just gonna sit here for a bit longer? He's amazing with these taunt totems. I guess we just freeze him, right?
X marks the spot.
You call that?
Yeah!
For the wild. Can't do that.
I think that turn's pretty self-explanatory. Keep my guys out of his weapon range. And we got some big dudes over the next few turns. Well, finally not a taunt totem. I'm amazed. I'm just utterly shocked. I wouldn't use his weapon, I'd just keep it with 2 charges, possibly. Okay. Faceless seems, I don't know, reasonable. Now, like, I could have shapeshifted to take the bubble off this turn, but I'll just kill it next turn instead, you know, once he takes the bubble off to, like, hit my 4-4 or something.
Handle it!
Yeah, of course you shoot the big guy, of course. But apparently he does have guys. Swipe off the top of the deck, just to completely smash him in the face. No swipe.
Done.
For the wild.
Yeah, I'll just carry on making big guys though. Big guys are the way forward here.
Put this apple on your head.
Another knife juggler. He should have attacked the 2-1 here and then run the 2-2 into the 4-2 there, surely. Okay, one of my 2 remaining Swamp Oozes would be good at this point. Just straight up, yep. That beats my entire deck. Yeah, Doom Hammer's not so good when you have to fight your way through them. But, you know, certainly dubious for a while which way that game was going to go. I certainly didn't think my deck was a Norton 3 job, so a lot happier to get up to 4 and 2. Maybe there's still a couple of wins in there, right?
Watch your
Ugh.
I must protect the
Not with those two cards, there's another couple of wins. Much, much better. We have the goods now. So it's like Coin Powder Wild, Wrath his guy, 3-drop, 3-drop. I'm gonna misclick one of these days and just give all my guys +1/+1 on turn 1, and my opponent's gonna be like, well played. I approve of that play, my opponent's gonna say. No reason not to wrath his guy, really? I mean, he doesn't have a backstab. He could have eviscerated as well, so... Awesome. He doesn't have a play at all there. So that might have cost him the game.
The light protects me.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Probably okay then to heal this guy up.
eyes are open.
Your turn to bleed!
For the wild.
I think taking the bubble off the 1/1 is a little bit important as well, in case he's got cold blood, something like that. So I'm fine using a claw there to take it off.
My shield for Argus!
Yeah, good choice, Graham. Thank you.
The frost wolves stand ready.
Your turn to bleed!
Thank you for not killing my guys. I'll have a 6/6. Not bad. Take out his 2/3 or beat him up.
For the whole. For the wild.
Betrayal? Yeah, I forgot about the betrayal. Fairy Dragon should have been in the middle. That sucks.
Do you need a blessing?
Nice draw.
For the wild.
So I don't want to kill off his 5/6 until he's put another minion down. Which will get bounced back to his hand, right? Because he's got to play defensively now and like beat up one of my guys. Yeah, make your weapon, attack by 3/1, go to 7. Wow, really? What are you doing? I mean, unless you've got another Eviscerate in your hand, and, you know, that's what you're hoping for, right?
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
For the wild.
So you'll have had to have drawn, like, a Sap, and... Even a Sap and Eviscerate isn't good enough, he's still, like, on 10 damage, and I'm on 11. So I'm not quite sure why he was being so aggressive there. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. So he had an Assassinate, so this was the last card in his hand, which is why he was so aggressive, right? You appear to be on 3. I don't understand. You just lost the game by being so damn aggressive. I should have attacked his guy and gone oops, and then just played the Argent Commander and killed him. I mean that's the play, isn't it, for the BM right there? Yeah, he just cost himself the game by not killing my guys with his bigger guy. Yeah, don't understand that one at all. Given he had the Silver Moon dude in his hand. I wonder if he appreciates being called Silver Moon Dude. Hey, Silver Moon Dude. I'm a blood elf. You shall respect my authority.
Malfurion versus Rexxar.
Let the hunt begin. I must protect the wild.
I guess it's okay. It's not great. I might be under some early pressure here. Oh. Swampers number 2. Kind of relieving that. I mean, Eagle Hornbow is rare, but you know, you go ooze, and they go bow. You go sad times. Why did you coin that out? You do realise I've got a hero ability that just kills it, right? Okay. He obviously has beasts this turn and forgot what my deck's capable of. He's like, ah. Yep, no play. That was terrible. I'm sorry. That was just terrible from you. Animal Companion, make the 4/4 with Taunt. A little bit of me doesn't want to make double Swampoos here because of either multi-shot or the fact that he's got a weapon. So I'm just gonna go with the one schmo. Trade off as much as possible to stop him abusing. Oh, there we go. There's number 2. You go, girl! Yeah, was that card worth it, throwing, like, both of your guys away for the sake of drawing a single card? It doesn't seem worth it, does it? It feels like extremely bad from you there.
For the wilds.
Yeah. Trade off? Nah. I get the 3 points of damage in. Yeah, you know, I could have took it out. Yeah. But even if he makes like a Houndmaster, it's still only a 3/3, still trades both of my guys. So it's not really that impressive. You see, that's a little bit awkward, but still fine. I still swipe it. Or just claw it, to be honest. Or just hit it with a 3/2s. Beat that up. Swipe. Swipe seems really bad on just like one guy, right? Maybe we can just do that. I mean, that's not terrible, right?
I've got a huge gun.
For the wild.
Gets rid of the multi-shot out of his hand, right? And both of these cards are pretty craptastic. Feel like I need to draw my meaty cards now, though. I've just got little guys the whole time.
You call that
amazing defense against Unleash the Hounds, isn't it? Because he's got to fight through it, and then it kills all the other Hound tokens.
Your magic shall not save
Seems fine. Also seems fine. Also seems absolutely fine. Swipe this guy, beat him up.
What to do?
Maybe we just get greedy and swipe even more next turn.
For the wild. Job done.
Because we've not seen an Unleash the Hounds yet, and without any of the other combo pieces like the Buzzard or whatever, it's not really that's completely irrelevant. This point in the game and does nothing. Like, I do not care. You're taking 15 plus 4 off the swipe, 19 plus 2 off the claw, taking 21 points of damage.
Well played.
I definitely knew my deck was better better than 0 and 3. But yeah, that's what happens sometimes. You can get a decent enough deck and just run up to a couple of decks that just smash your face in, and you go, yep. I mean, my Hunter deck a couple of videos ago was just, I still think it is pretty damn awful, and that got to 7 wins. It's kind of a giveaway with this video, isn't it? You know, you see the 2 losses at the start, you know what's happening after that, because the video's like 1.5 hours in length. You're like, is he going to lose the next one? I wonder. No, he's not. Almost tempted to keep the poison seeds there for when I run out of gas, but you know, given I've got like the early plays sort of all locked up, really. Tempted to lead out with the 2-3 in case that makes him make a 3-2, and then I can just like claw it or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, I've got no way of buffing them. I mean, 2-3s basically become insane when you've got a way of buffing them.
I wonder.
Oh, I was just a little bit worried about the old, arcane missiles BS that everyone seems to,
It's time for a little
hit you with. I could have got greedy and hit him, but maybe he pings his guy, hits me for 5. Then I claw, take another 5 to kill him, play. You know. Tough to say, really.
I wonder.
And there it is, right on cue, and of course hits me. So what he should have done is arcane missile first, and then if it only hit that once, he can finish it off with a ping. He should never have played that guy first. Like, that just seems terrible. But, you know, RNG saved him.
I must safeguard the land.
Not a great play, but there is nothing else to do there. My opponent's just making bigger guys to me all the time now, so I might struggle from here.
What we do.
How lucky! Not great, but
Feel nature's wrath. Oh. For the wild.
I'll take it. Yeah, need this Frosty. Just to sort of stall. Yeah, I'm kind of in trouble if he has a fireball or a polymorph. Yeah, I can only make 1 threat a turn, so basically he wins the game from here if he can deal with my 1 threat a turn. Which he obviously can. Like, it's very unlikely I can get back into this game at this point, to be honest. What are you doing? Just ping my guy. Why? That's such a bad play, because if I have a silence or a healing spell, you're screwed. Like, why would you ever make that play? Doesn't make any sense. But again, Flame Strike, I'm just dead. That's 16 damage I can't do anything about. I don't understand what he's thinking about if he does have a Flame Strike. If he sits here for a minute and then plays a Flame Strike,
What to do?
I'm just going to call him an idiot. Must be nice. I mean, you've got a blizzard in your hand, and like, how is this difficult? How is this hard at all to comprehend? Sits there for a minute with a blizzard in his hand, going, do I want to win the game? Yes? I can't win from here, just hurry up and kill me. Why are we still playing? Yep. Definitely can't stop that damage next turn. That's what happens. I just drew 6 drops and 7 drops and went, can't play any cards. And that was game. But yeah, that's just how brutal stuff like that is, yeah. Needed like a swipe, a wrath. 130 gold's pretty good though. Yeah, Fen Creepers. But nah, like yeah, the just completely screwed over that game. And more crap from the packs. Not really a big surprise there. Anyway, guys, nice recovery anyway to get. I'm very happy to get 6 wins after obviously starting off 0-2. I don't think there was anything I could have done differently in any of my games that I lost. You know, it all just came down to the cards I drew, and quite frankly my deck wasn't that impressive at all. 1 swipe, no Druids of the Claw. No Druids of the Claw in the last 2 Druid. It kind of tempts me to carry on picking Druid until I start finally getting some. I'm like, they're in there somewhere, come on, you can do it! But, yeah, I think people who say like Arena's getting a little bit tougher, it is, but as we saw, there's still like the fair chunk of bad plays from people, so let's see what happens next time. Anyway, you know, feel free to click the like button, do all that jazz, help me out. I'm after like I said 100 likes last time, so maybe an extra 5, eh? Maybe we can get it to 105 and work our way up. And I will definitely keep on making videos for the sort of foreseeable future if that happens. And if you don't like them, just stop making videos. That's fine with me as well. Anyway, until next time, ta-da.